Okay. Yay! It's going live. Okay. All right. We're back. There we go. And what you're going to see is we have cooked the moose meat that Bob minced already. And even with it being a lean.
I put water in to
keep
it moist.
Oh, you put water in to keep it moist. So how much grease would you have said?
Not very much.
Okay.
Not on this.
Well, we're going to leave that there. But you can see that the moose ground up beef by Bob. It's nice and cooked, right? And I'm going to move this.
4 minutes per pound since it was lean at 80% with our microwave. I believe this microwave is 1100 watts. Did it for 8 minutes, stirred it a couple of times just because I like my meat really crumbled. So it helps to stop in between every few minutes and break it apart a little bit. So 2 pounds of meat, 4 minutes per pound, 80%. And it came out with a perfect cook. It's not overcooked. And now we're going to put it into the
middle portion of the StackCooker.
The middle portion.
The middle portion. And we're going to do that. And we're going to do another one later on.
So she's doing about 1 pound of the meat right now.
Right, in there. And so I'm just going to put that in. Put this to the side. Put this one over for later. Then I'm going to go ahead and add my spices. And we're going to add, and you know what? It's got the measurements, but I go by hand. I go by, what is it? Eyeballing it. So it's calls for garlic powder and a little bit of black pepper. And then we're going to do some onions in here. And we've got our supersonic chopper. Just throw it in here really fast. Take the funnel out because I don't need the funnel. Put the ring. You can put the ring on. I like to put the motor onto the ring first. Then close this up. Then I'm going to go mow the lawn. And then I can add more onion to it. Because this does call for a lot of, well, I like onion. And I think that would be fine. And of course it's going to give me, I always do this. Goes on perfectly if I'm not showing it, but if I'm showing it to anybody, I always get it crooked. But you just fall it into place there. See? And then and it's got this sharp blades, and their angle. I should have shown it to you sooner. Please, please, please use the guard for it, because if you don't, you will slice your finger. And I did that the other day, even though I was taking it off. I was, so you have to be careful. So I'm just going to go ahead and add some of this onion into the mix. It calls for a medium onion, finely chopped. Okay, put that in the sink real quick. It calls for our cheeses. Actually, I'm going to put my enchilada, a 10-ounce can of your favorite brand of enchilada. Put that in there. Give it a mix. Then I can add your tortillas, corn tortillas, just quartered. Calls for 6. You can add as many as you want to. We actually got little street size corn tortillas, and we're mixing it up like that. Give it a stir. I hope you guys can see it. And then our 2 types of cheeses, our Monterey and our cheddar. Give it a stir, like so. It may look awful, but I tell you what, it is absolutely yummy. We used to have this all the time with our boys, and they loved it.
It was a hit.
It was a hit. And we actually did 2 entrees worth. So that's it for this part. So we've used the chopper on this portion, our Chef Series knives, cut the onion, and our spice shakers, our spatula, and the middle portion of the StackCooker. That's it for this time. Stay tuned while we set up for the next part. See, if you were doing this at home without doing a demo, it's not going to take this long. It's just like boom, boom, boom. And we used to do this meal all the time. So just want you to know, because we're doing a demonstration and I want you to have a clear picture, then we're cleaning up in between. So see you in just a bit. Part 3 coming up.